What if everything you were taught about success was incomplete? What if working harder, waking up earlier, and staying busy isn't the real reason some people grow faster than others? Right now, millions of people are exhausted. They're working nonstop, chasing goals, consuming motivation, yet seeing very little progress. And the truth is uncomfortable, because growth doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it comes from doing less, but doing it smarter. In this video, you're going to hear ideas that might challenge you. Ideas that don't always appear in motivational quotes. Ideas that successful people rarely explain clearly. If you stay until the end, you'll understand why comfort is more dangerous than failure, why discipline will always beat motivation, and why so many people unknowingly sabotage their own growth. This isn't hype. This is perspective. So take a breath, clear your mind, and let's begin. Real growth feels uncomfortable. If your life feels easy all the time, you're probably not growing, you're settling. Growth demands difficult conversations, new responsibilities, and moments where you feel unsure of yourself. Most people run from discomfort, but the people who grow learn to recognize it as a sign. Discomfort doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're expanding beyond what you already know. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Some days it shows up, most days it doesn't. If you only take action when you feel inspired, you will stay exactly where you are. Discipline is what builds success, not excitement, not hype, not emotion. The most productive people don't ask themselves whether they feel like doing something. They ask whether it needs to be done, and then they do it anyway. Growth also requires learning how to say no. Every yes costs you something. Your time, your energy, your focus. Many people remain stuck because they say yes to distractions, yes to comfort, and yes to other people's priorities while ignoring their own. Saying no is not selfish, it's strategic. Sometimes you must disappoint others so you don't disappoint your future self. Your environment plays a bigger role in your life than you might realize. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the routines you follow are shaping your mindset every single day. If you surround yourself with negativity, your thinking will become negative. If you surround yourself with growth, improvement becomes natural. Change your environment, and your habits will begin to change without force. Another trap that holds people back is comparison. Comparison steals confidence, joy, and focus. Everyone is on a different path, with different resources, different timing, and different struggles. Measuring your progress against someone else's life will only discourage you. The only comparison that truly matters is whether you are better than you were yesterday. Growth is personal, and your pace is valid. Failure is something most people fear, but it's one of the greatest teachers you will ever have. Success feels good, but failure shows you where you need to improve. It reveals weaknesses, builds resilience, and strengthens character. The people you admire didn't avoid failure. They experienced more of it, but they refused to quit. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward it. At the center of all growth is responsibility. Not excuses, not blame, not complaints. When you take full responsibility for your life, you regain control of your future. You may not control everything that happens to you, but you always control how you respond. And that response determines the direction of your life. Personal and professional growth is not about perfection. It's about consistency, awareness, and courage. Courage to change habits, courage to face discomfort, and courage to become someone new. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Start small, stay disciplined, and don't stop growing. Because growth doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins now.